Kendall and Kenna, we're trying to finish out the way forward on a cash-only basis. We're going to remodel the youth building and the chapel and try to do that with money as we go. If you're wondering why we're doing all this building and spending all this money, it's because of the value of our church to really reach the lost and to make disciples who make disciples. Discipleship and generosity, they go hand in hand. And giving in itself is an act of faith. That means when you invest in the life of the church, you're saying that I'm releasing my control of my financial resources and I'm putting my trust and faithfulness in God. So Kendall, as we look at this, I would like for you to talk about the importance of the church ministry that we have, the discipleship that we have, and how that has impacted your family.
I would say that really the church is God's vehicle for restoration for all of us. And if we are alienated, the church is a place where we can find belonging. And for our family, for a lot of years we lived a long way from family. We lived on the West Coast and family was in Kansas. And so we found belonging, we found family at the church. The ministries and the discipleship have as their purpose bringing people in to belong and making them family. That's awesome.
Share a little bit about how important church and the ministries you're involved in were in teaching, serving, and giving in your kids and in your family as a whole.
Felt like church was a very high priority for our family. Kendall taught Sunday school classes and life groups and was an elder, and so they saw that church, we valued it very highly and tried to instill in them what service looked like.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the way forward and how that has impacted the way that you do ministry and the way you minister to the families of the church. What do you see a difference now as compared to what we had before?
Oh boy, don't know if there's a comparison. Well, we just have so much more space so that we can continue to invite more families in. I have asked some of the families, what did they value in this new space? And they said, it's just so much easier to maneuver through the building, and then just knowing that their kids have a place, that they recognize as their space has been really important to them.
Well, let's talk about our next phase of this remodeling. We're working right now on the youth building, the former children's building. It'll become a multi-purpose youth building, but also the chapel. And talk a little bit about why that chapel, the original building on site, is so important to us.
Well, I would say that it's maybe even beyond the building itself, but commitment to the people. We value them, just like we value people that worship contemporary. So to take care of it, to clean it up, to upgrade it where it needs to be upgraded, but in all of that, to honor that tradition and that commitment, I think, is important.
And what would be the final thing you would say to our UCC people about the way forward?
I would say that it's more than money. It really is a commitment to the next generation, whether that's the next generation of people who move to Manhattan or the next generation of kids coming on. But a church is really just one generation away from going away. And so if we can be inviting, if we can be warm, if we can be intimate in all of those places where people want to come, we have a chance to grow God's kingdom here in Manhattan.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who gave and who will continue to give. Like Kendall said, it is for the next generation, and our children are very valuable, and they're our most precious commodity, I think.
I was just going to say, you and I we're getting to the grandparent stage. So when we start talking about children, it's not only children, it's grandchildren. We want to see them have the same opportunities we had, and really be able to do that in buildings that are healthy and, as you said, upgraded, we need that for the next generations. Part of our goal in the way forward was to leave a lasting legacy. And it's not just in the building, as you said, it's in the people. So thank you very much.